Yeah, as a Tennessee fan, I can't lie. I'm a little worried. YouTube, what it do? Support Orange Blood VFL, and let me tell you why I'm worried. And I feel like other programs and fans around the country should be worried as well. Deion Sanders. I feel like he came out of the womb prime time, and it didn't show until he was 8 years old when he started playing regulated football and baseball. We didn't see it until he went to Florida State. I'm a little younger, so I didn't see it, but I can go back and look at the film on YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, once I went back and seen it, I seen he was a star from the beginning. So yeah, prime time came out at Florida State. He was the best cornerback at Florida State. His senior year, he won the Jim Thorpe Award, and that goes to the best defensive back in the country. So yeah, he flourished at Florida State. He was a track star, a baseball star, and, as we know, a football star. So I'm just going to say it now. He's a living legend. I'm going to give him his flowers now. And of course, he got drafted 5th overall pick by the Atlanta Falcons. Once he got in the NFL, he really started showing out. The thing is with him is, why I say he's God-given, is that he has a swagger and the showmanship. And he has showmanship. But at the same time, he puts the work in too. So he has a work ethic. So he'll talk that stuff, but he back it up too, and he put the work in. So he put the same work into his craft. Like you see Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or Muhammad Ali, he has that mindset. That's scary. So I say it's God-given. Yeah, he went to the Falcons. At the same time, he played Major League Baseball. Not too many people on this earth has played professional football and baseball at the highest level. So just imagine all the hard work you have to put in to get to the next level as far as professional football and baseball. Just imagine all the work you have to put in just to be average. So imagine the work you have to put in to be elite at both of them. So yeah, those players cut from that cloth, the elite of the elite. That's God-given talent. It's work, but it's something you're born with. Like, you can't deny that. He had that. So wherever he goes, he had success. And when he went to the NFL, it showed. He was the only player in history to score an NFL touchdown and hit an MLB home run within the same week. Probably going to be the only player to ever to do it. So when I say he's elite, he's elite. So just imagine all the work you had to put in to do that. But after the Falcons, the 49ers came and grabbed him. So why would the 49ers? He won his first Super Bowl. Then after that was 95. Then 96, he went to the Dallas Cowboys, won the Super Bowl. So I don't know. Check my history. Check this. Is he the only player to go back-to-back Super Bowls on different teams? I don't know who else has done it. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But I'm just saying that's how great he is. And he was a key part on both of those teams. I feel like without him, they would not have won either Super Bowl. The 49ers needed him, and the Dallas Cowboys needed him. So that just shows how special he is. And once he put his mind on something, he gonna get the best. So once he went to Jackson State and just got his shot at the college level, it showed. It didn't take him long to build that program. He was there, 2.5, 3 years? His first full season, I think his first year was a COVID year. So his first full season, I think he went 9-2 or 11-2. Then the next year, which is this year, he went undefeated. He won SWAC championships in both years. So it didn't take him long to build that program. And his interaction with the players, his connection with the players. That's why I'm worried. I'm going to get into that, though. He gets the best out of his players. He just gets it. So after his success at Jackson, of course, people are upset that he left. But I understand why he left. At the same time, you can't blame him, or you can't blame the people for coming after him. Colorado was once a good football program. So that's why I'm worried, because they're kind of like Tennessee. They won the championship in 91. They were among the best in the 80s and the 90s. They were up there. But like all programs do, like as Tennessee has, Florida State, Alabama, Georgia, they go through slumps. And once they have an opportunity to come out their slump and get a good coach, they got prime. And that's why I'm worried. And that's why I feel like it might be a calling from God. It's lined up to be that Colorado may be the best team in the Pac-12. Because when you look at it, USC and UCLA are leaving in 2024. It's wide open for Colorado and I believe Oregon, which ultimately I think Colorado, just because the star power and greatness of Prime, is going to take over the recruiting and everything. So I know how he left Jackson was bad, but you got to understand, he put his recruiting staff together and they were recruiting for the past 2 weeks. I believe he took the job like two or 3 days ago. So they've been recruiting the whole time. So once he got there and addressed his players, I got chills. Everybody seen the video. He basically, said, if y'all want to stay, y'all going to have to work. He going to try to make them quit. So after he basically told them that and then told them, if you don't want to be here, or basically you might as well go to the transfer portal if you don't like things, but things are going to change. And after that, he named 3 things he wanted out of his players, and the players recited it. After that, I knew they were bought in.
Say that. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. One more time. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. That's the ones we're going to get. Is that you?
I knew they were bought in. After that, they were bought in. So I feel like he's going to be great. He's going to make Colorado a contender. And as he's putting his staff together, he got Kent State head coach. I believe his name is Sean Lewis. From what I've seen, as far as my research, he's going to put points on the board. He's an up-and-coming young coach. And from what I've seen, he's going to put points on the board for Colorado. So Deion going out there getting the best. And he went and got Willie Taggart. Now, he hasn't had too much success as a head coach, but I feel like he still can be influential as a assistant coach, which Deion hired him for. So, yeah, Colorado is in prime position to take over. They are making changes, like, as we speak, or I think they already been made, as far as them changing their program as far as accepting credit so people can transfer, students and players can transfer more easily. So they're about to hit this transfer portal. And trust me, Deion going to get the best of the best. That's why I'm worried as a Tennessee fan. I'm looking at Josh Heupel like, I trust you, Josh, but you got to get on it. Deion putting everybody on notice. Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, all the teams that were in the top. He putting everybody on notice. He coming. And after what I seen, I had chills during his speech. I want to go. I would have played for, I believe, orange, but that Colorado black and gold, Deion had me want to go put it on. That's how influential and that's how much of a great leader he is. So I know, based on everything I said, he gonna go perform. And he brought his son, which is a Power 5 quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen him play at JSU. And it's part of the reason I feel like he brought him, or maybe he thought about taking the job more, because his son gets to show that he can play more. like, you know, those stereotypes that goes with HBCUs. I feel like he had a little bit of that over his head. So this year, I believe he's a sophomore. Check me on that. I believe he might be Shador might be a sophomore. But I believe he put him in prime position to show what he can do so he can make it to the next level. And I believe he can make all the passes. He's not the fastest, but he can elude. He can move the pocket. He can be creative in the pocket and make plays. So I feel like he can play for any Power 5 team. And you know he gonna bring Travis Hunter, which it probably came out that he's going already. So if Travis Hunter plays his full ability and don't get injured, that's one side of the field. That's the best, the top recruit in the country. One side of the field shut down already. Look what Deion did the same thing. They would not have won those Super Bowls if Deion Sanders were not on those Dallas and 49ers teams. 49ers 95, Dallas 96. So is it genius? Is it God? You tell me. But that's why I'm worried. I'm like, come on, Josh. You got us to the promised land. We back. Now you got to keep it going. Kirby Smart, Nick Saban, Jim Harbaugh, Dave from Ohio. Everybody don't notice Deion here, and he coming. So that's why I'm worried as a Tennessee fan, because I know we here. Once we got in the top 10, we stayed there all year. Even though we had a 25-point loss, we still remained in the top 10. And I feel like we're going to stay. And I feel like it's a collision course eventually for Tennessee and Colorado. Hey, Colorado, Georgia, anybody. College football is exciting right now. It's changing. Off seasons are going to be fun now. And it's wide open. So we're going to see what happens. And Josh Heupel, let me say this now. He changed the game. He flipped the script with the transfer portal. He showed you it only takes 2 years. So it's a gift and a curse. So some coaches are not going to get that much time. But Josh Heupel did it. He came and turned it around in 2 years. So other programs are going to be like, look what he did. Look how bad Tennessee was. So I know Deion, he might do it even faster because everybody's going to flock to Colorado. The portal wide open. I know he's going to get good players. He might go to a bowl game his first year. I won't be surprised. But I know eventually Colorado might be standing between Tennessee and the national championship. Hell, Georgia and the national championship. Alabama. They going to be here. Everybody should be on notice. I know, a lot happening right now. But when we get back focused in and start seeing the progress, we're going to see. So I feel like he's great. He's a living legend. Wherever he goes, he demands greatness. And it's not different than Colorado. Colorado, they were a power. Their fan base is just as hungry as Tennessee was. They have the boosters. So they have the facilities. They got the backing. They just need a coach, and they got that coach. So I know he's going to be successful. So I'm just ready to see what Josh Heupel is going to do. Are we going to add the players that we need to add? Because we need to stay ahead and continue trending up. Because if we continue trending up, we're going to meet them one day, and I want us to be ready because I know they're going to be ready. You just see from the video, they ready. They're going to be ready. He changed that program instantly. That first meeting he had with the team, he got them. It's changed. It's changed. So, yeah, that's all I got. I just want to put everybody on notice. If you rock with me, like, share, subscribe. Mess with me in the comment section, community section. Just interact with me. Like always, go Big Orange.